In breaking news, Volkswagen has finally announced where they will build their two new electric SUVs. It'll actually be in the United States in a brand new factory. The Scout is back. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you. My name's Sam Evans. I'm coming to you from, had to think twice there, Bangkok in Thailand. Great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all your support, especially of what's been happening in my crazy life at the moment. If you're wondering what that is, I'll put a link in the description to our GoFundMe campaign for my wife's stage 4 cancer battle. And thank you so much for all your emails, support, everything you guys have said, and all your help and assistance, offers of help. Really, really appreciate it. If I haven't responded to you, I apologize for that. I just don't have the time, unfortunately, to respond to everyone. Volkswagen will build a $2 billion electric car assembly plant in SC. The German automaker's board of management said it would construct a $2 billion assembly plant in Blythewood, SC to build a battery electric pickup and rugged SUV for the Scout brand beginning in 2026. Scout Motor Inc.'s launch plan came into focus as Volkswagen Group announced it will build a $2 billion assembly plant in Blythewood, SC near Columbia to manufacture battery electric SUVs and pickups beginning in 2026, and bringing an estimated 4,000 jobs to the local community there. Now, Volkswagen actually looked into getting Magna-Steyr or some other production company, maybe someone like Foxconn, to build the Scout electric SUVs or crossovers for them. They didn't want to do it themselves. They thought that was the best solution, but now they've changed their minds. The German automaker's board has been expected to announce details of a battery plant it has committed to build in Canada, but a spokesperson said that any decision won't be announced until Friday. The Scout plant, with an annual capacity of over 200,000 electric SUVs, will manufacture vehicles exclusively for the Scout brand and not for other group brands such as Volkswagen or Audi, a Volkswagen Group of America spokesman told Automotive News. So basically, Volkswagen is bringing this brand back. In a LinkedIn post, Scout Motors CEO Scott Keogh said, "This moment is so important not only for Scout Motors, but also for America. After 3 years of supply chain disruptions and unpredictability in manufacturing, this is the moment American ingenuity is being put back into action." As a benefactor of this moment, Scout is proud to join the push to revitalize manufacturing in the United States. Scout was created by Volkswagen Group's board in 2022 under the leadership of then CEO Herbert Diess, who since was fired for pushing electrification in the company. The brand is now only building up its management team under Keogh, the former CEO of Volkswagen of America. Scout vehicles will ride on a new electric platform designed in Germany, Volkswagen said when the brand was announced. But the thing is, since Herbert Diess was fired, they've put plans for the new Trinity platform on hold and said they're going to focus on revitalizing, improving the current MEB platform to make it more suitable for electric cars. The Trinity platform may not exist for a few more years afterwards. Keogh phoned South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster to congratulate him, according to the Republican governor's Twitter account, which shared a video of the call. Blythewood is a town of approximately 5,000 residents, about 19 miles north of Columbia on Interstate 77. It's a pretty small town. The German automaker has taken great pains to keep Scout Motors a separate entity from its existing Volkswagen Group of America corporate structure. If the two entities were linked, it might provide Volkswagen and Audi dealers a claim that Scout vehicles should be retailed at their dealerships. Thus far, however, Keogh and Scout Motors have not said how the brand's vehicles would be sold in the US, but it sounds like Volkswagen wants to sell them direct to be able to go around the middleman dealerships, therefore avoiding the cost of having to sell these in a dealership. As for its Canadian battery plant, Volkswagen officials have predicted it would have a large impact on the automaker's operations in one of its largest markets. The automaker signed a deal with Canadian government officials on the 23rd of August to collaborate on opportunities throughout the electric vehicle value chain and to establish an office in Canada for its in-house battery unit called PowerCo. At the time, company executives said its Canada plans were to span the early links in the EV battery supply chain, namely mining, processing, cathode active material production, and battery cell manufacturing. By putting battery production as well as assembly in North America. Volkswagen Group hopes to comply with the provisions of US Inflation Reduction Act passed last year, helping its vehicles qualify for federal tax incentives. So they want to do this because this would mean consumers would get a $7,500 discount, and Volkswagen Group, or Scout, would receive an incentive on the battery production, probably around about $2,000 to $3,000 per car, meaning a total of $10,000 to $11,000 in price reductions per car made. And that's a big, big number. Volkswagen currently assembles its ID.4 electric crossover at its complex in Chattanooga in Tennessee. And Automotive News says it receives its batteries from an SK Innovation plant in nearby Georgia. However, the company has long-term plans to vertically integrate almost all of its battery manufacturing globally through PowerCo. So therefore, it would probably not use lithium iron phosphate batteries in this vehicle, but the more expensive lithium ternary batteries, which Ford, General Motors, Toyota, etc. use in their EVs now. Other EVs are eventually expected to be made by Volkswagen in Chattanooga, Tennessee, including a planned Atlas-sized crossover several years from now. Volkswagen also operates a large assembly plant in Mexico, as well as an Audi plant in San Jose, Chiapa, Mexico, but those plants currently manufacture only internal combustion engine vehicles. Audi executives have told Automotive News that the premium brand also needs an EV assembly plant in North America. In other words, Audi is saying, we need an EV assembly plant. Volkswagen, what's going on? Why aren't you doing this? That's what Audi are doing by going to Automotive News and telling them that. That's my perception anyway. What are your thoughts? Scout. The Scout brand, there's been a lot of speculation with this. What would happen? What would it produce? When would it produce what? Who was going to build the Scout EVs? All the talk was that Volkswagen wouldn't do it themselves. They didn't want to do it. They've had a change of heart, decided to manufacture them in the US. That's probably down to the IRA, the Inflation Reduction Act, and its policies. They have provided enough incentives to massively boost vehicle spending in production in the US. It's gone from a couple of billion on average per year, now to being upwards of $20 billion per year. Huge, not only for battery production, not only for car production, but for entire supply chain production for electric cars. It actually has revitalized the automotive industry in the US. And I've got to say, that will bring back many, many millions of jobs to the United States. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.